States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call, please.
Supervisor Vecchio?
Here.
Councilman McCarthy?
Here.
Councilman Wareheim?
Here.
Councilman Creighton?
Here.
And Councilwoman Miller?
Here.
Sitting as Board of Water Commissioners, the board to approve the minutes of March 4th, 2014, and also the town clerk to advertise for a bid for water distribution supply material.
Councilwoman Miller?
Yes.
Councilman Creighton?
Yes.
Councilman Wareheim?
Yes.
Councilman McCarthy?
Yes.
Supervisor Vecchio?
We reconvened as a site plan review board.
You can't do that yet. You gotta do secret first.
We have secrets on these, okay? Public hearings, town board to consider a zoning petition on the town board's own motion for change of zone from light industry to wholesale service industry on the north side of Middle Country Road, 339.11 feet northeast of Montclair Avenue, St. James.
Good afternoon. Mr. Supervisor, members of the board, my name is Frank Ruiz. I'm the Director of Planning and Community Development for the town of Smithtown. As the supervisor noted, today's public hearing is a request for a change of zone on the town board's own motion for a property located on Jericho Turnpike from light industry to WSI. Specifically, the property is located, and by the way, you have a map and a zoning map that is on your desktop that you can refer to. The property that you can see is located on the north side of Jericho Turnpike. This is the Senior Citizen Center that you see down over here, Smithtown Concrete, which is across the street, and down further along this is Smithtown Concrete. This was the old Mazda Subaru dealership, and then we had the Perico propane gas place, which is now closed and under construction for Nicolia Paving. And then we have the site is located next to the old diner, which is now purchased by Nissan and is now used for the storage of cars. The reason why we're requesting that the town board do this on its own motion is because this site has been pre-existing since the 1950s. At the time when as a Lincoln Mercury dealer, at the time when it was built, it was a legal dealership, and somehow in the process between the 1950s when it was built and later by the 1970s, the fact of the zoning was lost and it was presumed to be WSI on this site, and the town has issued several permits for renovations as well as building permits on this particular site for other interior alterations with the assumption that it was WSI. While we could ask the applicant to file a zone change at this particular time, we feel that this would be a undue hardship on the applicant. As to why this we lost track of this particular site, if you examine the zoning map that is before you, you will see that it is surrounded by WSI property. And the maps that were used at the time when this site plan was originally approved was at 1 inch equals 2,000 feet. And to give you an idea of what that scale means is this is right that you see right here, from here to here is 1,200 feet. So you get an idea of how that showed up on a zoning map back in the 1950s. In the 1963, we adopted the more modern zoning map, but it was only 1 inch equals 600 square feet, which was only 3 times bigger than that, but still the area that we're talking in question was very minute. And insofar as the properties on both sides were zoned WSI, it is understandable how somebody issuing a building permit could have assumed that this was a WSI zone property. Obviously, we don't see any harm in having this property zoned WSI. In fact, the town has a policy of encouraging automobile dealerships along this particular area. It is our understanding that this dealership will soon be converted back to a Lincoln Mercury dealership in the near future. At least those are the tentative plans that we understand are in operation at this time. Unless there's any questions by the board, that concludes my presentation.
Thank you very much. Any questions from the audience? We'll move on. Town Board to consider
You want
proposed...
to, need a motion, the second, close it.
Second, close the hearing.
Supervisor Vecchio,
Yes.
Councilman McCarthy?
Yes.
Councilman Wareheim?
Yes.
Councilman Creighton?
Yes.
Councilwoman Noah?
Yes.
Okay, Town Board to consider proposed amendments to Chapter 254 entitled Tow Trucks.
Good afternoon, Supervisor Vecchio, members of the Town Board. My name is Matt Jakubowski, Town Attorney for Smithtown.
261.
This public hearing is being held to consider proposed amendments to Chapter 281 of the Town Code, which regulates town truck businesses operating within the town. Chapter 281 sets forth various permit requirements for towing businesses, and it also specifies maximum rates that may be charged by businesses that tow disabled vehicles at the request of the Suffolk County Police Department. The proposed amendments would increase the rates that could be charged and would also allow for future rates and fees to be made by Town Board resolution.
Thank you. Anyone wish to be heard on that change? I'll move to close the hearing.
Second.
Supervisor Vecchio?
Yes.
Councilman McCarthy?
Yes.
Councilman Wareheim?
Yes.
Councilman Creighton?
Yes.
Councilwoman Noah?
Yes.
We have first readings for a parade run walk for Ronkonkoma Rotary, special event for Friends and Farmers Market in Kings Park, parade run walk Smithtown Fire Department Memorial Day Parade, special event Kings Park Chamber of Commerce Festival Day, Kings Park Day Festival first reading. Parade walk permit second reading, and all others will be second readings except number 11. Hop Park Schools 5K Run, American Legion Post 944. Wood Park Primary School Fitness Walk, Smithtown Kickers Road Race, Comac Coalition for Caring 5K Run Walk, Sergeant John Cook, VFW Post 296, Memorial Day Parade. All of those second readings. An additional first reading is St. Philip and James Festival first reading. Anyone wish to be heard for or against those readings? We also have on file in the clerk's office the building department report for March 2014. Advertisements for public hearing. Town Board authorized the clerk to advertise for public hearing to be held on Tuesday, May 6, 2014 at 2 p.m. to consider amendments to Chapter 248 of the Code entitled Subdivision of Land as it relates to land use standards.
Councilwoman Noah?
Yes.
Councilman Creighton?
Yes.
Councilman Wareheim?
Yes.
Councilman McCarthy?
Yes.
Supervisor Vecchio?
Yes, Town Board to authorize the clerk to advertise for public hearing to be held at 2 p.m. on May 6th at the Town Hall to consider the town's entry onto certain real property located at 263-265 Indian Head Road in Kings Park, reputedly owned by Crossroad Realty New York, LLC, for the purpose of remediating and/or removing the structures as well as any construction trailers thereat which have been designated as unsafe in accordance with the unsafe building standard as set forth in Chapter 112-25A of the Smithtown Code.
Councilwoman Noah?
Yes.
Councilman Creighton?
Yes.
Councilman Wareheim?
Yes.
Councilman McCarthy?
Yes.
Supervisor Vecchio?
Yes, Town Board to authorize the clerk to advertise for the following bids to be returned on April 24th, 2014. Arts and craft supplies, clay for athletic fields, lumber and plywood, sporting goods, and LED street lighting material, and repairs to a Smithtown Water District building. That's returned on May 8th, 2014.
Councilwoman Noah?
Yes.
Councilman Creighton?
Yes.
Councilman Wareheim?
Yes.
Councilman McCarthy?
Yes.
Supervisor Vecchio?
Yes. Town Board to award the following bids. A bid for Portland Cement Power to Seville Central Mix, mobile radios to Comtech Two-Way Communications, sod to Delia Farms, HVAC service and repair to Banco Mechanical, plumbing services to Macaroni Plumbing, electric maintenance and repair to Craig Smith, printed shirts for Night Owl Graphics to Woods Men's and Boys Wear and Donnelly Promotion, and bid for LED lighting fixtures to Westco Distribution.
Councilwoman Noack?
Yes.
Councilman Creighton?
Yes.
Councilman Warheim?
Yes.
Councilman McCarthy?
Yes.
Supervisor Vecchio?
I'll do 4 now first. Now, we just got to go out of order because these are secrets before 3, so we'll do number 4 before 3. The town board, after due study and deliberation of subject record, to issue a secret negative declaration of non-significance in the following matter as per A, application for site plan approval of CNG Enterprises, and B, town board's own motion to amend town code, chapter 322, building zone ordinance, as per the printed agenda.
Councilwoman Noack?
Yes.
Councilman Creighton?
Yes.
Councilman Warheim?
Yes.
Councilman McCarthy?
Yes.
Supervisor Vecchio?
Yes.
And now number 3, the town board to approve the following: 3A, minutes approval, 1 minutes, Tuesday, March 4th, 2014. B, town clerk to issue a parade run walk permit to VFW Post 395. Town clerk to issue a parade run walk permit to Smithtown Kickers. Town clerk to issue a parade run walk permit to Comac Coalition for Caring. Town clerk to issue a parade run walk permit for Hop Park Schools. Matthew Lankowitz, safety officer, and others to attend a seminar. G, town clerk to issue a parade run walk permit for American Legion Post 944. H, town clerk to issue a parade run walk permit for Wood Park Primary School. I, issuance of home rule in support of Assembly Bill number A.8400B and Senate Bill number S.6694B, entitled "An Act Authorizing the Town of Smithtown, County of Suffolk, to alienate and convey certain parcels of land used as parkland to acquire other parklands," as per the printed agenda. J, senior fire marshals to attend the fire academy. K, senior fire marshal Nicholas Kafolis of the Department of Public Safety to attend the electrical fire cause determination to New York State Fire Academy. L, in accordance with section 248-18, the town code, declare performance bond number 20861 in default as per the printed agenda. M, the town code to amend chapter 322 of the code of the town of Smithtown as it relates to use regulations, public hearing March 4, 2014. And adoption of the town workplace violence program. O, accept Thomas J. McCarthy as additional authorized signer to Patrick R. Vecchio, supervisor for Capital One Bank, J.P. Morgan Bank, Chase, and First National Bank of Long Island. P, assessor's office to lease a copier. Q, the town board to approve levy costs incurred by the town of Smithtown for $53,400 in connection with removal and violations. R, sale of surplus municipal facilities equipment to Charles Matz.
S is withdrawn, Council.
And that's it.
Okay, so that's A through R. Councilwoman Noack?
Yes.
Councilman McCarthy? Councilman Creighton?
Yes.
Councilman Warheim?
Yes.
Councilman McCarthy?
Yes.
Supervisor Vecchio?
Yes.
All right, we did number 4. We'll go on to number 5. Town board to authorize the acceptance of the following: 5A, performance bond; B, donations; C, donations; and D, donations.
Okay, Councilwoman Noack?
Yes.
Councilman Creighton?
Yes.
Councilman Warheim?
Yes.
Councilman McCarthy?
Yes.
Supervisor Vecchio?
Yes.
Number 6, the town board to authorize the controller to execute the following as per 6A through I, transfers and increase in revenue codes.
Councilwoman Noack?
Yes.
Councilman Creighton?
Yes.
Councilman Warheim?
Yes.
Councilman McCarthy?
Yes.
Supervisor Vecchio?
Yes.
Number 7, the town board to authorize supervisors to execute the following in a form approved by the town attorney as per 7A through H, specialized services; B, contract with the county; agreements with fire districts; D, agreements with New York State Department of Transportation; E, agreement between the town of Smithtown and Fundamental Businesses, Inc.; F, agreement with Capital One Bank; G, agreement with J.P. Morgan Chase; and H, amendment of agreement with L.K. McLean Associates, as per the printed agenda.
Councilwoman Noack?
Yes.
Councilman Creighton?
Yes.
Councilman Warheim?
Yes.
Councilman McCarthy?
Yes.
Supervisor Vecchio?
Yes.
Number 8, the town board to authorize the release of the following performance bond number 001857, as per the printed agenda.
Councilwoman Noack?
Yes.
Councilman Creighton?
Yes.
Councilman Warheim?
Yes.
Councilman McCarthy?
Yes.
Supervisor Vecchio?
Yes.
Personnel, the town board to approve the following personnel matters as per A through I, the printed agenda. Seasonal appointments for recreation. Seasonal appointments and reappointment, Department of Public Safety. Full-time appointment of Richard Vedder, Technical Support Representative, to Information Technology Department. D, amend Resolution 2014-293. E, salary change. F, full-time appointment. G, seasonal reappointments for the Public Safety Department. H, seasonal appointments and reappointments to the Department of Public Safety. And I, seasonal appointments, Park Attendant 2 in Public Safety Department.
Councilwoman Noack?
Yes.
Councilman Creighton?
Yes.
Councilman Wareheim?
Yes.
Councilman McCarthy?
Yes.
Supervisor Vecchio?
I have 3 read-ons. Seasonal appointments for the attached list to the various positions at a rate of pay indicated not to exceed $5,000 per year, effective April 9 with the Parks Department.
Councilwoman Noack?
Yes.
Councilman Creighton?
Yes.
Councilman Wareheim?
Yes.
Councilman McCarthy?
Yes.
Supervisor Vecchio?
Yes. Town Board to authorize the award of an RFP for concession sales at Long Beach and the Town Marina to Lovely Linda's Ice Cream as per proposals received on March 13, 2014. You need to vote that?
Councilwoman Noack?
Yes.
Councilman Creighton?
Yes.
Councilman Wareheim?
Yes.
Councilman McCarthy?
Yes.
Supervisor Vecchio?
And yes, the Town Board to authorize an agreement with town employees permitting the voluntary transfer of vacation and/or sick time to, I was told we shouldn't read the name, to an account clerk in the Department of Environmental Waterways.
Councilwoman Noack?
Yes.
Councilman Creighton?
Yes.
Councilman Wareheim?
Yes.
Councilman McCarthy?
Yes.
Supervisor Vecchio?
Yes, we're now sitting as a Board of Site Plan Review, and we'll authorize the adoption of the minutes of Thursday, February 27, 2014. Resolution conditionally approves site plan number 13-18 by Burger King Station for change of use from a filling station to restaurant, and the conditional approval of a site plan by Ford of Smithtown for a 5.6 acre expansion to an existing 6.3 acre motor vehicle showroom.
Councilwoman Noack?
Yes.
Councilman Creighton?
Yes.
Councilman Wareheim?
Yes.
Councilman McCarthy?
Yes.
Supervisor Vecchio?
Yes, that concludes the resolutions and the agenda. No one has asked to be heard, so I'll move to close the meeting.
Second.
Supervisor Vecchio?
Yes.
Councilman McCarthy?
Yes.
Councilman Wareheim?
Yes.
Councilman Creighton?
Yes.
And Councilwoman Noack?
Yes.